Okay, today we're going to go through the level worksheet number 6, which you did yesterday. Okay, so please have your green pen ready to do your corrections. Okay, I'm going to go through just a few of these, okay, very quickly. So we'll go through part A first. 5 km, 505 meters. 5 km is actually 5,000 meters. Then you just add 5,000 meters to 505 meters. Okay, this is wrong. Okay, I'm just going to go through everything very quickly. Part B, 8 km 500 meters, so it's 8,500 meters. This one is tricky, part C. 8 km is 8,000 meters, and then there's 50 meters. Okay, so I'm going to draw the place values here. 8 km, so this one is thousands place, this is hundreds, tens, and ones. 8 km is 8,000 meters, so I put the 8 in the thousands place. 50 meters, this is a tens place, be careful. So over here, hundreds place, there's nothing. So it's 8050. This is quite tricky. Again, part D, 9,000 meters and 5 meters. Okay, so thousands place, 9,000. Ones place, 5 meters. Tens and hundreds, 0. Okay, so over here, 7 meters and 6 cm. Okay, so hundreds, tens, and ones place. 7 meters is 700 cm. 6 cm is in the ones place. So the tens place is a 0. Okay. This one, part F, 10 meters. Remember, 1 meter equals to 100 cm. So that means 10 meters equals to 1000 cm. Okay, so I'm going to draw the 4 place values here. This is very tricky. I put a star here. Okay, so 10 meters, that means over here. Okay, this is the thousands place. You put a 1. The hundreds place, you put a 0. And then 25 cm over here. Okay, let's put part G. Okay, 2050 meters. 2000 meters is 2 km, and then 50 meters over here. Don't need to put the 0 before the 5. Okay, 7,900 meters is 7 km, 900 meters. And this one, quite straightforward. I'll just write down the answer. This one is 9 km and 9 meters. Okay, but please take note. I repeat. You see over here, the hundreds place got 0, right? You do not need to write it here because 90 is a whole number on its own. You don't need a 0 before that. But the 0 after it, you must put. Over here, again, the hundreds and tens place, they are empty, so you don't have to put anything before the 9. Okay? Part K, 390 cm. 300 cm is 3 meters, and then 90 cm. This one very interesting. 10,000 cm. They ask you to convert it to meters. Just remember again, 100 cm equals 1 meter. Okay, so that means 10 times 100, which is 1000. 1000 cm equals to 10 meters. So 10 meters over here. Okay, remember, this is the hundreds place. This is the thousands place. Okay, 0 cm, just put 0. Don't put 2 zeros, just put 1 0 will do. Okay, now there are some word problems that I'll go through very quickly. Question number 2, Rafika had a roll of ribbon 5 meters long. Okay, so the ribbon is 5 meters. She used 386 cm of it to tie some boxes and cut the rest of the ribbon into 6 equal pieces. Wow, okay, so there are a lot of information here. First, I would want to convert the 5 meters, the total ribbon, into 500 cm. Okay, and I'm going to draw a part hole model, okay, to represent the whole roll of ribbon. Okay, first step, you know that she has 500 cm of ribbon. This is the original. Okay, she used, let me just draw here. She used 386 cm to tie boxes, and she cut the rest into 6 equal pieces. This is the rest. Okay, so she cut it into 6 equal pieces, And remember, if it's 6 equal pieces, you got to label each one of them as 1 unit. Okay? So, they're asking you to find each of these 6 pieces. Okay, they're asking you to find each piece. So first step, part hole, you minus 500 cm minus 386 cm. You have to do your own working. But what you should get is 114 cm. This is the length of the rest. Okay, 114 cm. So after that, you take 114 divided by 6. Okay, you have to do your own working again, and you should get 19 cm. I am not doing the workings for this because I am able to do mental sum, but you have to show your workings for your work. Okay, so each ribbon is 19 cm long. Now study the lengths of the ropes carefully. Rope A is 9 meters, rope B is 13 meters 2 cm, rope C is 8 meters 27 cm. Arrange the rope from shortest to longest. The easiest way to do this is to convert everything into cm. Okay, so rope A is 900 cm, rope B is 1302 cm, rope C is 827 cm. Okay, so you can see that the shortest is actually rope C. The longest is rope B. And then in between, you get rope A. Okay? Now, next question. A ball of yarn was cut into 4 equal pieces. A ball of yarn was cut into 4 equal pieces. Each piece was 64 cm long. How long was the ball of yarn? Okay, so this is a multiplicative model. So there are 4 equal pieces here. Each piece was 64 cm long. How long was the ball of yarn? Okay, so this is what the question is asking. Okay, so if 1 unit equals to 64 cm, then 4 units equals to 64 times 4. Okay, this one you got to do the workings. Okay, but I will do it for you using mental sum, but you have to use workings. Okay, now this is not the final answer. Look very carefully. They ask you to convert it even without saying it. Okay, so you got to be very careful. 256 cm is 2 meters and 56 cm. Okay, so you got to write the final answer correctly. Okay, this question is about distances. We have done such questions before, so we're going to try it again. Now, some girls are standing in a row at equal distances. The distance between the second and the fifth girl was 150 cm. Okay, so let's solve the first part first. Between the second and the fifth girl. So let's say there is one girl over here. This is the second girl. This is the third girl, the fourth girl, and the fifth girl. Okay, I'm just going to draw a very simple model. Okay, this distance over here, right, is 150 cm. Now, why am I drawing this? Very simple. Some people will just take 150 and divide it by 4. Why? Because there are 4 people. 1, 2, 3, 4. You are not actually looking at the people. You're looking at the gaps between the people. Okay, so what do I mean? If you look at this very carefully, although there are between the second and the fifth girl, there are 4 people, right? But actually, there are 3 gaps. Okay, this is the first gap, the second gap, and this is the third gap. This gap is actually what is known as the distance. And these distances are all equal. So actually, instead of dividing by 4, you got to divide by 3. So one distance or one gap, okay, is actually equals to 150 cm divided by 3, which is 50 cm. Okay, so every gap is equal and they're all 50 cm. Now the question is asking you to find the distance between the first and the second girl. Ask yourself this. There are 2 people, correct? So the first girl is over here. how many gaps are there between the first and the second girl? Well, there is only one. Okay, so the answer is actually 50 cm because they asked you to find the answer in centimeters. Okay, please go and do your corrections and check your work. Thank you.